So today is Black Friday. Well, at least the time of filming this video, this is posting on Black Friday. If you're seeing it afterwards, literally the same thing applies. So if you didn't already see yesterday's video, the Thanksgiving video, this is kind of a continuation of that video. So in that video, I talk about just being thankful for what you have. And as I was getting ready this morning and just thinking about what I wanted to post for Black Friday, really, this is it again. Life was just saying, continue to post about things you're thankful for. So I'm not going to tell you to go anywhere to shop because you probably have plenty of things to be thankful for. You don't need to add to it. Again, your call to action today is, what are a couple fragrances that you are thankful for? Let's dive into this list. This list is going to be more so rare items rather than sentimental items, but there are a couple of those. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, also known as Scent Nick. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support. If you're new here, I create fragrance content mainly in the form of detailed and objective reviews. I make the occasional list, but reviews are what I do mostly. If that's something that interests you, please consider hitting that like button. Drop a comment of a fragrance you'd like to hear about, and join our community by hitting that red subscribe button. And now let's get back to that list. So this first fragrance that we're going to talk about is a line of fragrances that I love and adore. I think it may be my favorite line of designer fragrances, and I spent a lot of time collecting the batches, the years, all that kind of stuff. So this one right here is Dior Sport, but most importantly, this is the original 2008 batch. And really the only way you can really see that is by the red color on the cap. Let me kind of show you here. You can kind of see the red right there. That is what signifies the original batches. Now this one is beautiful. Like, it's juicy. It's still spicy fresh, like the Dior line. This one's got the ginger in it. It's outstanding. The performance is not great. Even being as old as it is, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's an eau de toilette, guys. It's nothing super strong, but the original Dior Sport, I have the 2012, the 2017, and the 21, which they're all fantastic. It's just special to have all these, and to have the full line of sports. It's pretty cool. These next two fragrances I'm going to put together as one fragrance. These are Serge and Ambre Sultan from Serge Lutens. But most importantly, these are the original, like the vintage batches. And really, these two fragrances are splendid. Like, they're incredible DNAs. This is like a nice, sweet, powdery tobacco fragrance. This is Ambre Sultan. It's an herbal amber fragrance with lots of resins. You get the fresh spices, you get the basil. This is like classic masculine fragrance. And the original batches are just so much richer and like stupendous. Like, I have the newer batches, and it's insane to see the color of the juice in comparison. So one day I'll do a comparison video, but these are just cool to have. They're not cheap. So, okay, this next one is from the house of Amouage, and this is kind of a rare gem. This one is called Ciel, and I actually have an even older bottle of it on the way. So you'll see that when it arrives. But Ciel is kind of a hidden gem in the Amouage lineup, and it was kind of a black sheep in the lineup. This one is the most like soapy, clean, aromatic, freshy for Amouage. It was so different. You get some fruity notes in here. You get some very clean herbals, lots of lavender, soapiness, sandalwood. It's got a hint of like a suntan lotion vibe to it, which is so not Amouage. This doesn't even smell like a Middle Eastern fragrance, but you put it on and it's just like, why did they ever discontinue this? So who knows, maybe they'll bring it back at some point. And I'm actually really excited to get the even older bottle that's coming in soon. So when that comes in, we'll do a comparison of this mid-vintage bottle versus the original Dagger bottle. All right, going back to another designer fragrance. So JPG is not a fragrance line that I really care for, but this one, when I tried a sample of it, I was like, I will own a bottle of this someday. And that I just received recently. This is JPG Essence. So Le Male Essence, guys. This is incredible. And for those that don't know, this is perfumed by Quentin Bish. but it doesn't smell like a Quentin Bish creation. It is highly aromatic. It's got those metallic qualities that he loves to do, but it's still that lavender. It's still got that JPG, that Le Male DNA, but it's so behind it. This is spicy, aromatic, vanilla-y, woody, kind of boozy. It's stupendous. I've used that word twice now. Maybe we'll use it a couple more times, but if you know, you know. The performance isn't fantastic. It's not like a quintessential JPG. It's still very good, but definitely rare. And when you find it, it's not going to be the cheapest, although that one I got for a steal. Going on to another vintage batch. This is from Creed. This guy is Virgin Island water, but as you can see, this has the blue cap, which signifies that this is a release year. So I don't know if this is the original batch, but this is the 2007 release year Virgin Island water. Before it got reformulated, the original interpretation of the DNA, this is still going to have the beautiful lime, coconut, and rum kind of boozy opening. It's very musky, lots of wood, like sandalwood. It's smooth, it's cozy, got some sugary elements in there. It is bright, clean, very photorealistic, and not loud by any means. Still very soft, very elegant. But just the fact that it's a release year, that's always a cool thing to have in the collection. This next fragrance is from the House of Terrence Hughes. This one is Arabica. So this is like his original bottle styling. And the reason that this kind of is important to me, so Arabica is a variety of coffee. So you've got Arabica and you got Robusta. For those that don't know, coffee is like a huge part of my life. I used to own a coffee shop. I worked in the industry for over 13 years. Like before fragrance, coffee was my thing. And also Terrence Hughes was like one of those houses that, that was one of the first early houses that I really took a deep dive into. I've got 28 bottles or so. Nothing of the new stuff because it's impossible to get. But whenever I found a bottle of this really old vintage one, it was really cool. So this is like coffee, dark woods, very musky. This is like old school Terrence Hughes, where it's like it's dark, it's funky, it's dirty, skanky kind of thing. Kind of got some soapy elements in there. It's super clean. I don't know. It's fantastic stuff. If you know, you know. Okay, let's see. Got to go back to my house of Roja Parfums. This one's called London. Very hard to find anymore, and if you do, you're gonna pay a premium. This one actually bears a lot of similarity to Ombre Sultan, but this is like Roja-fied, we'll say. Aromatic, leather, amber, fresh spices. Very, very nice. I would say this is a little bit more aromatic and a little brighter or fresher, we'll say, than Ombre Sultan. I would say this takes the elegance up a notch, makes it a little easier to wear daily. Man, when I wore this the first time, I just kind of fell in love. And like I said, it's hard to find and it's really expensive. But if you ever get a chance to buy a bottle, do not hesitate. It's incredible. I can't say enough good things about it. If you watched the first video I ever put out, you saw me mention this fragrance. And it's a special one to me because it's one of the fragrances that really got me into collecting, that made me realize, oh, fragrance is more than just a thing you can wear every day. That fragrance was Acqua di Gio Profumo. And the bottle you saw me have with that was maybe my second bottle. It's a little 75 mil and it's almost gone. So when I found this, I was like, I am not passing this up. This is a ginormous 200 mil bottle of it. And it's even older. I think this is like a 2017 batch, so it's almost release year. And if you ever find the Mad Caps are the better formulation. But guys, you should know Acqua di Gio Profumo by now. The Parfum is close, but this is Acqua di Gio with patchouli, with incense. Very spicy, aromatic, slightly aquatic, warm, masculine, and masterpiece stuff right there. Back to another vintage designer fragrance, Fahrenheit, guys. And if you can see it, this is the OG. This kind of cap is the OG cap. And also just look at that atomizer. It's gonna just not gonna get. So this is like a 90s batch, I want to say. It's so nice. This is heritage right here, guys. So I know so many people do not care for the Fahrenheit DNA because they think it smells like gasoline. It does not smell like gasoline. This is leather, violet leaf. Oh, I mean, there's a hint of a gasoline vibe, but there's so much more. There's warmness. It's so aromatic. It's clean. I mean, it's very dated, and a lot of people don't care for this, but this is such a classic fragrance. I don't really have a lot to say about it past that, but you know, even these older ones, the performance isn't fantastic, but still great to have in the collection. And then last one, this is another maybe release year. It's vintage nonetheless. This is Britannia from Roja Parfums. It's got the old cap on it, and I think this is a 2016 batch, maybe 2017. But guys, Britannia is a hidden gem. I don't even say it's a hidden gem, it's just slept on. This is like an oriental woody fragrance. It's very powdery. You got almond, you've got orris, lots of orris, you've got lots of cloves, white florals, yellow florals. This thing changes so much from start to finish. It starts off really spicy, then it goes into a nice powdery floral heart, and it stays there for a while, but then after that, it goes into this gorgeous woody and just orris filled base. It's creamy, sandalwood, lots of spices. Wow. Beautifully unisex. Beautifully unisex. And I don't know, that one is stupendous. If you talk to any real Roja lover, they adore that fragrance. So yes, that was 10 more fragrances that I'm just very thankful to have and I appreciate in my collection. Be sure to drop a few of your fragrances that you love and appreciate. And we'll see you tomorrow for Small Business Saturday with a list of companies that I really would encourage you to check out. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, please hit the like button, drop a comment, and join our community by hitting the red subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.